All right, so this problem, we saw problems like this on the assignment. I can guarantee that there's usually problems like this on exams and finals. There. Now, I personally like to just work in the numerator first, so I'm pretty much ignoring right now the denominator, okay? And I see right away that a common mistake here is where students will reduce the 9 and 6 here, but it's addition, not multiplication. It has to be multiplication to reduce that way. So I need common denominators. I can make that 2 a 6 by multiplying it by 3. So I have to multiply the numerator by 3 as well, though. So 3 times 9 is 27, and 3 times 2, there we go. That denominator is 6, just like we wanted it to be. So still plus the 5/6. And again, I'm going to skip a little bit of work here, but in sixths, that's 27 plus 5, which would be 32. Now 32 and 6 are both divisible by, I don't know what happened there. 32 and 6 are both divisible by 2. Yeah, 2. So when I divide these, 6 divided by 2, that's the easy part. That'd be 3. But 32 divided by 2, guess we can show some work there. So 32 divided by 2. 2 goes into 3 once. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract 1, drop the 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times. So that's 16. 16 thirds is our numerator. But that simplifies the numerator. Now, again, I just started there because I just ignored the denominator on purpose, so I don't have to think about it. I don't get numbers mixed up. But what I notice here also is that 9 is a multiple of 3, so I should be able to just scale that second fraction and keep the 2/9. So that's what I will do there as well. So we'll take that 7 and the 3. 3 times 3 is 9, which is what we expected, but 7 times 3 is 21. So 21/9 has the same exact value as 7 thirds. We've done this before where we've scaled fractions. We changed the way it looks, but not its overall value. And now we're ready to work here in ninths. Oh, that's 2 minus 21. So I'm subtracting more than I start with, so I'm expecting a negative answer here. In fact, I can just keep that in the numerator. And then you take the big number and subtract the small number. So that's going to be 19. But negative 19/9 from the subtraction there. I don't see that can be simplified, so I'm just going to copy that and move it over here. And what we saw in the lesson that had complex fractions like this, once we've reduced them into just fraction divided by fraction, then we actually change the format. So I still got 16 thirds. Okay, so again, I'm also changing the way this fraction looks, but that big black line there is my division sign now, divided by negative 19/9. So this is division, and as we've seen before, we don't actually want division, we want multiplication. So I'm going to keep the 16 thirds. But by changing this to multiplication, I got to flip this fraction. So it's now 9 over negative 19. Well, it looks like the 9 and 3 can simplify. Three divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. I can see there in the denominator that 1 times negative 19 is just negative 19. But in the numerator, 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, but add 1 makes that 4. 48. 48 over negative 19. Some students will write this as negative 48/19, like this. Either one is good.